to take care of. Call us today to find out how Partners One can work for your business.
Welcome to the Rocket Right Show, starring Hurricane Betsy Barnes and Dr. K. Solar. Two busy blondes with their fingers on the pulse of all things Louisiana. Events, health, leisure, entertainment, and more. It's the Rocket Right Show. And now, here's Betsy and Kay.
That's right. We are two busy blondes on the go all over Louisiana, and there's a lot going on in our state as we get ready for Thanksgiving holidays. We're a little bit ahead of that. I'm sure now everybody's starting to make calls about whether they're going to gather, whether they're not. But we just want to share with you some of the ideas and people and really some great opportunities to connect in ways that you might need and might not have been aware of, right?
Absolutely. And, you know, things are a little bit different this year, but we're hoping that everybody's going to have a great time and get their holiday spirit on early. I've seen a lot of Christmas decorations and stuff, and I'm loving that. And we've got a great show for everyone. So first of all, in our Partners One studio, we're going to be talking with Amber Moreau, and there's a whole lot she has to offer with Synergistic Hearing. Thank you. Especially with hunting season. We're going to get to that in a little bit. Betsy, you're going to tell us all about glamping, I hear, right?
Okay,
I know a little bit about it.
So my idea of roughing it is really like a bed and breakfast that maybe doesn't have cable or internet. But this past week, I was able to be introduced to a new concept called glamping, glamorous camping. And I can't wait to tell you all about it. And then we have, there's a new doctor in town, ladies.
Yes, we're going to be talking with Dr. Nick LeBlanc, who is a new thoracic surgeon over at Moreau Perkins Our Lady of the Lake Cancer Center, and a new reopening of some folks' favorite restaurant, Beau Soleil. As Beau Soleil Coastal, I ate there this past weekend. It was phenomenal. We're going to have some folks to show us some of their good foodies and what to expect when you can go. That's amazing. But thank you for joining us.
Well, thanks for having me. I'm excited to be here.
And you know, you are also a Partners One board member.
I am.
And recently reelected because you have done such an excellent job.
I hope so. I definitely have enjoyed serving on the board. I've been a member for quite a few years, and I definitely enjoy using my partner's money and taking it in as trade dollars as well. But it's fun to be on the inside of things and help to have a voice for the members.
You know, and if folks are listening for the first time and they don't know about Partners One, it's basically a barter program where businesses help one another and trade with something called Moxie Dollars. I want to be rolling in Moxie Dollars. But I see that this is going to be something with all of the changes that COVID has happened. I feel like this is going to be something that's really going to take off even more than it has. It's already been successful in 20 years. But I really feel like the way things are and the state of the economy right now, that people who are using that system are going to see so many advantages for their businesses.
Well, and especially Louisiana after the storms and everything that we've had. This is a very broad network of over 700 businesses who are reputable, who are professional, and we have enjoyed being Partners One members, meeting new members, and using our Moxie dollars for things. I had a dental visit this past week. I've gotten my phones fixed. I've gotten a few other things done. So
and I
thank
got
you for your leadership.
for you both.
That's right,
from
Chef Schoenberg.
And now
we
there's
love
some
her.
that are boozy. The pumpkin fetish. I mean, folks might want that added into their Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
And then the chocolate caramel drizzle. So we're gonna let you talk first without cupcaking your mouth, because these are bite sized. You put the whole thing in your mouth all at once. But your business is Synergistic Hearing. Let's talk a little bit about that. How you decided to get into that business and what all you offer there.
Okay, so Music is my background, so I went to college for vocal music education, and I decided I didn't want to teach. It just wasn't my thing. Now, I am 41. I have 2 children of my own and 2 stepchildren, so 4 altogether, but they're 18, 16, 16, and 12. So
Wow.
crazy.
You have
3 girls and a boy.
a busy life.
I do.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. So
Yeah.
we're chaotic. So I didn't want to teach, but love kids. But I went into the hearing industry, and I was in Lake Charles, actually. And then I moved to Baton Rouge in 2009. And in 2012, I bought my business, and I am located inside of O'Neill Eye Care on O'Neill Lane. So, as we know, our eyes and ears work together.
That's right.
So, I came up with the name Synergistic Hearing to just deal with that synergy of eyes and ears. It just kind of makes sense for the name. And so, I love helping people. And music has actually helped me with the hearing aspect of things. It helps me understand frequencies and pitches and tones and intonation and pronunciation.
Musicians have to protect their hearing.
Exactly.
So not only do you do hearing tests
And hearing aids, but also
other complementary things such as protective hearing.
Exactly.
And I was very interested because it is hunting season for a lot of folks.
right.
And so you offer something for hunters that helps them maybe hear what they're hunting better, but also
That's
protect
right.
their ears at the same time. Tell us a little bit about that.
Absolutely. So there's a great company that builds these. So I make the impressions and send them off, and they build custom digital hunter's earplugs. So they amplify the game you're hunting. So whether that's ducks or deer or rabbits or squirrels or alligators, whatever. You know, it's Louisiana. What do we
Right.
hunt everything, right?
We're hunting everything.
Exactly. So no matter what you're hunting, you can amplify the game you're hunting and then protect your hearing when the gunshot goes off.
I have
So-
never heard of that.
Yeah,
That
I know.
is
I haven't
really
either because I know, musicians need to protect their hearing,
Right.
And but they also have to hear the other band members,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
stuff.
Yeah, these are amazing because a gunshot is over 140 decibels, which causes an instantaneous permanent hearing loss, one-time exposure.
Wow. And
So-
people who've been hunting a long time. And,
That's
you know,
right.
this might be a perfect gift for your husband. You know, for the man who has everything,
There you
custom
No,
hearing
no,
protection.
I tell you, the perfect gift for my husband, because he is not a hunter, it's going to be those sleep plugs so he doesn't hear me snore.
Oh, there you go.
I
There
see
you
that
go.
you do that too.
Yes, I do a little bit of everything. It is important to protect your hearing. Hearing loss, it affects so many people who don't even realize it, but we damage our hearing every single day. The blow dryer, so hairstylist, you can get filtered earplugs so you can still hear speech but protect your hearing. Dentists that work with those drills, they need to protect their hearing
I have
as
never
well.
thought
Never
of that.
about that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And then a lot of time, as people get older,
right.
it is like, I remember my dad did not want to think he had issues with hearing.
Right.
He did not want to be that person that had
They're
to wear a
in
hearing aid.
denial. Exactly.
But they're in denial that they can't hear.
Right. They're in denial of that, and they're in denial of the fact that they think, oh, wearing hearing aids makes them look old. Well, hearing aids, not to get off on a tangent, but they're very small these days, so you can't see them very much at all. But also, you are helping to stimulate your brain. So when you can't hear well, cognitively your brain declines. So that's where dementia and Alzheimer's start to set in.
Well, I remember my grandmother had a significant hearing loss, and the TV was up so loud
Oh,
you
yeah.
could hear it
Down
at the end of the
street.
driveway. I mean,
Exactly.
really could. And so this is a great way for people to keep their vanity and pride, to be able to
Exactly.
realize that it's not what it used to be,
No.
and that they can have a very private appointment with you and discuss confidentially some of their concerns that they might not want to admit to family.
Absolutely. And it's a free visit. They can come in and just have a complimentary hearing test, and I can actually demonstrate what it would sound like to have hearing aids on, so they can actually hear what it would sound like if they were having a conversation. So they can bring in a loved one if they want to, or if they're embarrassed, they can come by themselves. but they can tell the difference. And sometimes, the proof is in the pudding. So I can explain it all out on paper, but I can also put the hearing aids in their ears and let them hear what it would sound like.
That's fantastic.
So it's incredible.
So
What a great
I know we
opportunity.
don't have much time left, and I know that probably being fitted for earbuds for running, we're going to have you, and exercising. I bet that's a big thing. We're going to have to talk about that again in the future.
Yes.
Tell folks again where you're located real quick and how to get in
Sure.
touch with you.
Sure. So I'm located at 4747 O'Neill Lane. I'm inside of O'Neill Eye Care, right across the street from City Cafe, and I'm open Monday through Friday, 8 to 4. It's Amber Moreau with Synergistic Hearing, 225-755-0988.
Thank you so much for joining us, Amber.
Thank you for having me.
For being our guest, you get your choice of cupcakes.
Okay.
It's like, does she choose the boozy one, or does she choose the non-boozy? We're gonna find
is
out.
boozy? I
Which
don't
is the
know.
boozy?
Pumpkin fetish. That's what it is going to be for Miss Amber.
Okay, we're
And
gonna
up
try
next,
it.
We'll have more.
Cheers. Thank y'all.